Hey, what's up, AAF? It's Saturday. So, if you guys haven't seen already, about 2 weeks ago or so, we made Likes Week or Favorites Week, and we did all sorts of things, just named things that we liked and all that kind of stuff. Well, this week is Dislikes Week, so yeah, this week's Dislike Week. I don't really know any other way to explain it. So anyway, one thing that I dislike would have to be going with the flow. Honestly, going with the flow kind of makes me think of like that I'm following somebody or following something, which I think is somewhat bad in some cases because I've always been taught that you need to be a leader, not a follower. Don't give in to peer pressure and stuff. So instead of going with the flow, just make your own way and don't do anything wrong or to get yourself in trouble. That. Another thing that I dislike would probably have to be country music. I used to really like country, and now for some reason I just don't. I mean, I remember Kenny Chesney was my favorite. I had his CD. I don't remember which CD it was. I just remember that the color of it was like orange. And my favorite song was When the Sun Goes Down. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not a fan of country music. Another thing that I dislike is competition. Honestly, like, a lot of people love competition because it pushes them. And it does do the same thing for me, but I just can't stand it. Like, oh my gosh, competition does help me do better, but it also brings out the worst in me, which a lot of times is not good. Finally, my last dislike would have to be proving me wrong. I think I speak for all the male gender here when I say, just, if you know we're wrong, please just don't tell us. We want to know that we're right. But, like, for example, I was sitting in my geometry class just the other day, and I am that math guy that whenever I'm being taught, I either already know what they're talking about, or I get it instantly. Like, I've never had anything below an A in my geometry class. I guess it doesn't really help that geometry is probably the easiest math subject out there, but yeah. But anyway, so I'm sitting there, and I'm going about my business, just doing what I do, doing my work with my headphones in so I don't have any distractions and stuff. I finish, I sit there, and then we're going over the answers. Well, the teacher came over to check my work, and I was like, alright, here you go. And I handed her the worksheet. Well, she found something that was wrong. And so I looked it over, and I was like, oh, I see what it is. So I started to work on it, but then she felt compelled to tell me what it was, and I understand that's what you're supposed to do, but I hate it. So yeah, that's about it for this week's video. I hope you guys liked it. Comment down below what some of your dislikes are. I want to know. Also, make sure to follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram. Both of those links will be down below. Make sure to send in some Surprise Sunday videos. We will have our first Surprise Sunday this week. Thanks, bud. Really appreciate it. But anyway, once again, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next Saturday.